YouTube. So today we're going to be discussing the brand new mechanic that is going to be releasing in 4.0 in conjunction with not only the whole new world and everything, but because of the fact that we're getting a new path with Elation, the new mechanic is going to be very prevalent and important moving on with the entirety of the patch, and it's good for us to understand just exactly how it's going to work. So Elation characters are going to be able to build up punchlines, right? So looking at Ye Guang's kit, we can see her ultimate. She's going to gain 5 punchlines, and Aha immediately gains 1 extra turn where a fixed amount of 20 punchlines is taken into account. This turn does not consume punchlines and increases all type res pen, so on and so forth. So we can see that. And then we can also see her actual ultimate. So what exactly do punchlines actually do? Because it is very important to understand that and exactly how they correspond with Aha, with the extra damage and all of that. Well, we can see here that initially when Aha is taking action, you're going to get an Aha instant, and it's going to cause units capable of using Elation skills to each use their own individual Elation skill 1 time. Now, that is something else that all the Elation characters are going to have, that they are going to have 1 Elation skill that is additional to, you know, their normal skill, their ultimate, all that fun jazz, where they are going to be able to do either extra Unga Bunga damage or other stuff. We still don't know the exact extent of this Elation skill. We only have the 2 characters to look at. But if you do not have a character who can use an Elation skill, Aha will use Let There Be Laughter. Essentially, he's just going to laugh at you, right? Like, you don't have a character to use the Elation skills to get the extra damage, extra buffs, all of that fun stuff. He's just going to laugh at you. So that's going to be, you know, that point, right? Aha instant lasts until the final Elation skill finishes this time. So if you have a full team of Elation characters, that could be up to 4 instances of the Elation skill being used that Aha is going to let activate. Then once that instant ends, the participating characters gain certified banger state for the punchline points taken into account, this time lasting for 2 turns. Certified banger is going to be obviously given by Aha, and punchline from the current Aha instant are taken into account for the 2 turns. Ability effects and Elation damage produced by the certified banger state are calculated based on the punchline points taken into account. Punchlines taken into account for multiple certified banger states are combined for calculation. The duration of each certified banger state is calculated independently. Okay, interesting. Good point. Now, the actual Elation damage, this is where the punchline actually comes into effect the most. So the more punchline points taken into account, the higher the Elation and character level, and thus the higher the Elation damage is going to be dealt. It's good to know here that actual Elation damage is not going to be affected by damage boosting effects. Like, your normal Harmony characters are not going to be able to further increase the Elation damage that these characters are going to be putting out based off their own Elation skills. So that is very, very important to know. And then we can see here that punchline is shared by the whole team. When dealing Elation damage, the more punchline points taken into account, the higher the Elation damage. So looking at this clip right here, we can see that both Sparksy and Yao Guang both have punchline that they are currently building up. And that is something that they both are fully capable of doing, both within their own actual ultimates. And depending on the character actually using their Elation skill, whether that be Yao Guang or whether that be Sparksy, so building up the max amount of punchlines you can actually get, which it seems like there is no upper cap, is quite amazing. But that is essentially how the Elation path is going to work. You are just, your main goal for the most part, it seems like, based off of these two elation characters we currently have, is that you want to be building up as much punchline as you can, because it allows your aha instance to be doing more and more and more damage, which that is essentially where all the damage is going to be coming from with the elation characters. Yes, they are individually able to deal their own damage, but the actual elation damage further increases based off not only the character's level, but based off how much punchline they have, allows you to absolutely balloon your elation skill damage.